Welcome to today's tutorial. Today we're going to go over business plan creator that I created. It's a custom ChatGPT that I put together. So what you can do with this is you can actually create a business plan from scratch as long as you have your information, or you can edit and update your business plan because business plans tend to change as your business grows, right? So depending on sales, what new packages you guys are selling, or whatever else that happens, you always want to keep that fresh and up to date. Like sometimes it could change every 6 months, sometimes it could change once a year. Just depends on you and your business. Writing business plans, it gets to be kind of expensive, so I want to basically demonstrate to the group on how you can do this yourself and save a lot of money. First thing I'm going to do is when you click in here, I went ahead and opened up another one and just kind of had a list of all of the requirements, the information that it needs, right? So we have two types of plans. I have a standard business plan, right, which is just clean, fundable, it's a decent style, right? And then I have an advanced business plan, which is, it's going to think a little bit more in depth. It's going to have a lot more details, and it's supposed to be shooting towards like a 90% percentile approval rate, right? So depending on how you want to write your business plan, if you're going for like funding, if you're going for maybe you want to have a really good business plan for your nonprofit and you want to try to get some grants, and maybe that's something that you have to submit, that would help you out here. So it's going to ask you the basic stuff like your business name, your type of business, industry, local or locations, the business structure, right? For most of you guys, it's all C corporations, right? The date it was founded or to start. And then it's going to ask also about the owner, the key ownership or founders, right? Short bio or resume. They need to know a little bit about the mission statement, the core purpose, brief company history, right? Main offer, unique value, plan, new services and products, right? Like that kind of falls in line with what I'm saying. If you start adding more services and stuff like that, you should update your business plan. Also, market analysis is like really important when it comes to underwriters. They like to look at this kind of stuff, target customers, geographic market, right? Your industry, how big it is, who are your main competitors. Let's see here, what we got, competitive advantages, right? So we also got evidence of demand, right? Any partnerships or key contracts, operating plan. Okay, so how you deliver products and services, the facility locations, key processes, and then technologically and tools. They want to know about basically your marketing, your finance. So there's a lot of questions it needs, right? But you don't have to worry. Pretty much anything that you don't put right away, it's going to ask you and prompt you for it. So we're going to go ahead and run a little quick demo of how this works. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and update my business plan, right? We're going to go ahead and say we're going to use the industry standard for that type of thing. We're thinking, we'll say we're going to increase sales by, let's see, 50K a year. And we will be conducting them virtually. Alright. Okay, and let's see. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and tell it to go ahead and run. Okay, great. Okay, one-on-one business. Basically what it's asking now is it's going to ask you specific questions that you can answer, and all we have to do is answer these questions. So we're going to go ahead and answer these real quick. Okay, so we went ahead and voice text all the answers for these questions that they're answering. A lot of times I use the voice text just because it's faster than typing everything out. So for example, number one, I just said it's going to be one-on-one virtual delivery to Google Meets. Number two, I answered that, we're just going to say it's going to maybe adjust 50%, 50K the first year, and then we're saying a 20% increase year after year from the 50K. Then it asked about marketing. Yes, of course, we're going to do marketing. It asked about competitors. Just for this video, I went ahead and just said, use your best judgment kind of thing. Business level, we're going to pick a standard, right? And then anything else I just said, use your best judgment, right? But you can get really in the detailed as far as it building out your professional business plan for you. All right, so it's asking me for more information, but since I'm updating the business plan, it's all in there. So it should be able to reference the attachment. All right, so now it's asking me would I like it as a Word doc or as a PDF. We're going to say Word doc. As you can see now, it's actually writing the business plan. As you can see, it's actually calculating all the financial details and all that stuff. And it has a place to sign and today's date. Okay, so what you do after that is click the little X, right? Still analyzing. Just gotta wait for it to finish. There it is. We got one that we can download. All right. Okay, so now after downloading this, we went ahead and updated additional services, right? So as you notice, it doesn't really look that pretty, right? So it talks about all the new increases, everything we fed it, right? Has all the information, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this and we're actually going to go into a template. I'm going to attach a template to you. I'm going to show you also how you can use ChatGPT to actually go update your current template that looks pretty, or you could use the new template and it'll go ahead and custom put everything in the right format and make it look nice. Okay, as you can see from my original business plan, there's a lot of different colors, pictures. Everything's formatted really nice. There's a lot of graphics in it, so we want to kind of keep that because a lot of people either pay or take a lot of time to do their initial business plan. So we're going to have ChatGPT update it with the new information that we added, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a fresh ChatGPT. We're going to select this AI agent, all right, AI agent, and we're going to go ahead and drop the old business plan, and then we are going to drop the updates. All right, so there's the business plan updates. All right, now we're just going to go ahead and create a prompt. All right, do me a favor, ChatGPT. I want you to update my business plan. Go ahead and take the LGS business plan and update it with the new information from the Lanasa Global Solutions business plan, and make sure all the fonts stay the same and everything stays the same and the information is updated. Thank you. So now we got our nice little prompt where we prompted it in here, and we're going to go ahead and let the AI agent run. And we'll see how it does. So with the new AI agent, it kind of helps you run and do work pretty much without you having to do it, and it does speed up the process. You can kind of watch ChatGPT in the process of it on how it's doing everything. You can stop it at any time, but yeah, you can see it's thinking through logic and it's going to start knocking everything out. If you give it a really complicated task, from my experience, it will take quite a while. And I believe there's also a feature where it can email you or send you a text message, or it can contact you to basically let you know that it's done. Okay, so looks like it pretty much kept everything the same. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, made the new updates. Even kept the graph. All right, place for you to sign. All right, let's see. Control find. Let's see. All right, cool. So, yep, business consulting was added to it. Looks like there's a bunch of hits. And it talks about 10% growth. Yep. So, I would definitely say that it updated it and saved you a lot of time and a lot of money, especially if you're just adding to. I'm going to do another quick test and have it run it on the template. All right, let's check it out real quick. Oh shit. Okay, so we're back. I went ahead, literally in the same prompt window. I'm just dropped in the template I'm going to give you guys. Got the information from the old business plan, and I'm adding my virtual staffing to it, and we're just said about 10%. We're going to increase it. So let's see if see how this does. See. Okay, so after I ran the last one, I just went back into it to double check and make sure it didn't miss anything. And we ran it one more time, and here's our final product. All right, let's see. Okay. So you got the market analysis, the price increase, add extra stuff about advertising, cash flow, new income, revenue, profit and loss. A little bit different than the other one that we looked at, but just depends on what type of template you use. You can actually put, prompt it to create a chart for you if you want out of a certain section. Also up here at the top, you fill out your personal information, or put your logo right here, and this could be your 5-year business plan. So, yep. So hopefully this will help you guys, update your business plans, or if you need to start one from fresh, you can start one from fresh. Use ChatGPT, the one I've created, to basically write your information, right? Give it all the information it needs. Then you take that and literally put it into the AI agent and ask for it to, take everything from there and update your business plan or update the template. And then I would just ask it to check and, go back and check one more time to make sure it didn't miss anything. After that, and we could probably go back at that point and actually, review it, see if there's some minor changes. Of course, the AI agent is a new thing that they just released, but it's definitely, I can see the worth in it, and it speeds up time, and the length it would take for somebody to write one like within a day or a couple days, it writing it that fast, I definitely see the value in it. So hopefully this helps. I definitely see the biggest thing is updating it, because people don't want to read your whole business plan again a lot of times and have to update minor changes once every 6 months or once a quarter, or however often if you make changes to your business. So hopefully this helps, and thank you guys for watching.